make sure that I address everything I want to address. First of all, good morning. Again, my name is Dawn Petton. I'm an actor with Bard on the Beach. And for the past 7-8 years, I've been coming to Prince of Wales Mini to direct a 1-hour-ish version of a Shakespeare play. And as I say every year, it's one of my favorite gigs of the year. I make sure my schedule is clear to do this because it is such a pleasure. Your children are amazing. They are extraordinary. I have loved working with them. And we have a very short time. This is over a month. This is our 10th session today, and we've managed to put up a play. And that's happened because they have worked so hard. I know you as family members and parents have helped them learn lines, so thank you for that, and all your support that you've given them to really succeed with it, and exceed expectations. What's amazing about drama is that it doesn't just help people who want to be actors. I think drama is one of the best ways for people to develop empathy, to literally put themselves in someone else's shoes and think about what it's like to be a different person. And they get so much better at expressing themselves, speaking in front of a group. So I've seen these skills just skyrocket over just the 10 sessions I've been with them. A few things I want to make sure to say is big thank you to Ms. Brett and Ms. Phillips, who are amazing job having me come in and organizing this whole massive production that we do, this presentation, and to Mr. Humphreys, who is so supportive. These three people are so supportive to my work and have given us so much to make this all happen. I also want to thank everyone at Bard on the Beach who helps me be here. So Mary Hartman and Odessa and Ria are all my staff there that help support me to be here as well. And Mary did this adaptation of Twelfth Night that we're doing today. And this is our first time doing Twelfth Night at the school, so it's a newly adapted script just for us, which is really, really fun. I also want to ask you to invite you to turn off your cell phones now. And to not use them during the show. I also want to acknowledge a few students who took on some extra work. We've had 3 students who volunteered to be stage managers, which meant they were in rehearsal more and they took notes of everyone's blocking. So I want to acknowledge Sean and Rhiannon and Claire, who are also stage managers. And because we've had such a short time, it is possible that someone might forget a line. The excitement of being up here and lines are still fresh in the mind. So if that happens to an actor, they'll just calmly say line, and the stage manager will feed it to them. So that might happen in today's presentation, and is absolutely appropriate. We have this show, we have multi-casting for many of the roles, so I invite you to follow the bouncing costume pieces. That's how you're going to know who is the same person. We'll let you know, oh, right, this is a new actor playing the same role. I also want to acknowledge a few of the performers who took on some extra work in terms of being musicians. So Delaney, who is playing piano through a lot of the piece today, and Max, who's playing guitar, and Hanan, who's playing violin, and also Ali got a trumpet as well. Playing, I'll put in quotations, and you'll see why. Another thing to keep in mind is we don't have a real backstage, so sometimes actors will just have to sneak in and go around to get to another entrance, so we'll allow for that as well. And then I thought I would let you, we probably will be done by lunch, but in case the lunch bell goes and we're still going on, I do invite you to keep your seats and know that we won't go much farther after the lunch bell, so please watch the exciting conclusion of Twelfth Night. For those of you who aren't familiar with the play, I'm going to give a very brief synopsis of some of the characters to look for. So as the play's beginning, we have a set of twins, Sebastian and Viola, and they are separated during a shipwreck. Both of them end up in the same town, and Viola, when she's shipwrecked, decides in order so she can get some work to disguise herself as a boy, and she calls herself Cesario. So then you can imagine we have 2 twins, Sebastian and Cesario, who look alike in the town, and confusion reigns. Then we also have in the town a Count Orsino, who is in love with Olivia, and Cesario ends up going between the 2 of them. Those are the important things to know, other than following the different costume pieces, and I think that is everything for me. So please enjoy our production of Twelfth Night.
If music be the fruit of love, play on. Any excess of it, that's surfeited. The appetite is second and so that. Enough! No more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou. How now, what news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted, but from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold her face at ample dew. Like a coatress, she will veil to walk and water once a day in her chamber round, or by offending brine. All this she sees in her brother's dead love, which she keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Away before me to sweet beds of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich when canst be devoured.
What country, friends, is this? This is Illyria, lady. And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysia. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailors?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
Oh, my poor brother. And so perchance may he be.
True, madam, and to comfort you with chance, assure yourself. After our ship did split, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see him.
Knowest thou this country?
I, madam, well.
Who governs here?
A noble duke, and nature is a name, Orsino.
Orsino. I have heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, but was so very late, for but a month ago I went from hence, and he did seek to love a fair Lydia,
What's she?
a virtuous maid, the daughter of a count who died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly also died. For whose dear love, they say, she hath abjured the company of silent men.
Oh, that I served that lady.
That were hard to comfort, because she will admit no kind suit.
I pray thee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid. For such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. What else may hap to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be, where my tongue blabs, let mine eyes not see.
Ow.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus? I am sure he is an enemy to life.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady talk of it yesterday, and of the foolish knight that you brought in one night here to be her ward.
Who? Sir Andrew Agacheek?
He's a very fool and a prodigal. Moreover, he's drunk nightly in company.
With drinking health to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there is a passage in my throat and a drink in Illyria. What wench? Castellano Voldo, for here comes Sir Andrew Agathes.
Sir Toby Belch, how now, Sir Toby Belch?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Pourquoi, my knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? I would I had bestowed that time in the tongues that I have in fencing and dancing and in interrogating. Oh, had I but followed the arts. Faith, I'll home tomorrow. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, is 4 to 1 she'll none of me, the count himself here hard if I lose her.
She'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I have heard her swear it. That there's light in Anne.
I'll stay a month longer then. I am a fellow of strangest minds in the world. I delight in masks and revel sometimes altogether.
Art thou good at these kickshaws, knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
Let me see the caper. Ha! Hired! Excellent.
Who saw Zario?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Ah, Zario, thou knowest no less but all. I've unclasped to thee the book even from my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access, stand at their doors, and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow, till thou have audience.
Say you do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Oh, Then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with discourse of my dear faith, and prosper well in this. And thou shalt live freely as thy Lord, and call his fortunes thine.
I'll do my best to woo your lady. Yet a bardful strife. Whoe'er I woo, myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a woman entering wait of thy existence. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. Many a good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
Peace, you go. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Maybe excuse wisely. You were best.
Wit and be thy will put me into a good fooling. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
You take away the lady. Go to. You're a dry fool. I'll no more of you. You wine, please.
Good Madonna.
Good Madonna. Wine.
Give me leave to prove.
Give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously good Madonna.
Make your proof.
Good Madonna. Why mournest thou?
Good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul's in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool, gentlemen.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Doth he not men?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw him put down the other day with an ordinary fool who has no more brain than a stone.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite.
Madame, there is a good young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
Go you, Malvolio. If it be a suit from the Count, I am sick. Or not at home. What you will to dismiss it. Cousin, how have you come so early by this lechery? Lechery! I buy lechery! There's one at the gate. Go look after her.
The fool shall look to the madman.
Young fellow swears he will speak with me. I told him you were sick. He takes time to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have a foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady?
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to a bench, but he'll speak with you.
Give me my veil. Come, throw it on my face. Once more your Orsino's embassy. The honorable lady of the house, which is she? Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will? Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. Pray tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her, and I would be loath to cast away my speech. For besides that it is excellently well penned, I have taken great pains to con it. Are you the lady of the house? If I do not usurp myself, I am. Most certainly, if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I will on with my speech in your praise and will show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important, and I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I have taken great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is the more like to be fain. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation. Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text? Good madam, let me see your face. Have you any permission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, such a one I was as present. It's not well done. 'Tis excellently done, if God did all. 'Tis in grain, sir, to endure wind and weather. 'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white nature's own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive if you leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will, as item 2 lips, indifferent red. Item 2 gray eyes with lids to them. Item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's way, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud, even in the dead of night. Hallow your name to the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia! 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 Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What's your parentage?
Above my fortune, yet my state is well. I am a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more, unless, perchance, you come to me again. To tell me how he takes it. Fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I'm no thief, Rose lady. Keep your purse. My master, not I, lacks recompense. Farewell, fair cruelty.
How now? Even so quickly may one catch the play? Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What home Malvolio?
Here, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the Countess man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not tell him, I'll none of it. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. I thee, Malvolio.
Yes, madam, I will.
I do, I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatter for my mind. Fate, show thy force, ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be, and be this so.
Will you stay no longer, or will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me.
Let me know of you whither you are bound.
No sooth, sir. My determined voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not distort for me what I would like to keep in. You must know me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian. My father was that Sebastian of Messeling, whom I know you heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, both born in the hour, and if the heavens had been pleased, we would had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea, was my sister drowned.
Alas the day.
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet by many accounted beautiful. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drag her murmurs again.
You will not murder me for my love. Let me be your servant.
You will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered. Desire it not. I am bound for the Count Orsino's court. Fare thee well.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But, come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall soon sport, and I will go.
We're not even with the Countess Olivia.
Even now, sir, on a moderate pace, I have since arrived but hither.
She leaves this ring to sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it. That finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside had not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord drink, why he sent her none. I am the man, if it be so, as 'tis. Poor lady, she were better loved dream. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day! What thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I. It is too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew. Not be a bed after midnight is beyond bedtime, thou knows.
Nay, my drop, I know not, but I know to be up late is to be up late.
Does not life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say, but I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar, let us therefore eat and drink.
Here comes the fool, ye faith.
How now, my hearts?
Welcome, lads, let's have a song.
Would you like a song of love or good life?
Shall we rouse the night owl in a catch?
Good, ye faith. Come, begin.
Oh, mistress mine, 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 oh, mistress mine.
What a caterpillar to keep here! If my lady has not called up her steward Malvolio and bid him turn you out of doors, never trust me. For the love of God, peace!
My masters, are you mad or what are you? Have you no honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of day?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Snack up.
Sir Toby, I must be grounded with you. My lady bade me tell you that if you can separate yourselves and your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and my lady, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to get rid of you.
Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale? Stupid wine, Maria.
Mistress Mary, if you prize my lady's favor at anything more than contempt, you would not give meetings for this uncivil rule. She shall know it by this hand.
Go shave your ears!
For as good a deed as to drink when a man's hungry, to challenge from the field, and then to break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Do it, knight. I'll write thee a letter, or I'll deliver thy indignation in by word of mouth.
Sweet Sir Toby, be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Count is today with thy lady, she is much out of quiet. For Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not gull him into a neighbor and make him a common recreation, do not think I've wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us, tell us something of him.
It is his grounds of faith that all that look on him will love him, and on that vice in him will my revenge find a notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will drop in his way some obscure epistles of love, wherein he shall find himself most feelingly personated. I can write it very like my lady your niece.
He shall think that by the letters that thou wilt drop, they come from my niece, and that she is in love with him.
Oh!
We admirable.
Port Royal, I warn you, for this night, to bed and dream on the event, farewell.
Before me, she's a good wench.
True bred, and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once too.
Let's to bed, knight. Thou hadst need 7 more money.
If I cannot recover your niece, I am a foul way out.
Come. I'll go burn some sack. It is too late for bed now. Come back.
Once more, Dario, get to the same sovereign cruelty.
But if she cannot love you, sir,
I cannot be so answered.
do what you must. Say that some lady, as perhaps there is, hath for you a great pang of heart as you have for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
No woman's sighs can bind the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. I make no compare between the love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Ay, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well what love woman to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter loved a man. As it might be, perhaps, were I a woman, I should your lordship.
And what's your history?
A blank, my lord. She never told her love, but let concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. Was not this love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but indeed our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
If I die, thy sister, of her love, my boy?
I am all the daughters of my father's house. And all the brothers too. And yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the thing. Give her haste, and give her this jewel. Say, my love can give no place. Bye, my dear.
Come thy way, Signor Fabian.
Nay, I'll come if I lose the scruple of this sport. Let me be bold to death with melancholy.
Here comes the little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Get ye all three into the box street. Magoya is coming down this walk. Observe him for the love of mockery. For no this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close. Take the name of Jesse. Lie down there, for here comes a trot that must be caught with tickling.
This but fortune, all is fortune, for I once told me that she did affect me, and I had heard her come thus near, that she to fancy would be someone of my complexion.
Here's an overweening rogue.
I can still beat the road.
Peace, I say.
To me Count Malvolio!
Oh, rogue!
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
Oh, for a stone bow to hit him in the eye!
calling my officers about me in my black velvet gown,
Fire!
having come from a daybed where I'd left Olivia sleeping.
Bolts and shackles!
Oh, peace, peace, peace.
Who asked for my kinsman Toby? Toby approaches, courtesies there to me, and I extend my hand to him, thus quenching a familiar smile with an austere regard of control, saying, Cousin Toby, you must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab!
Nay, patience, or we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of time with a foolish knight.
Not me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew.
I knew he was eyes, for many you told me as well.
What employment have we here?
Down is the woodcock near the grin.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. To whom should this
Ribs
be?
and liver and all.
I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucre's knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
Excellent wench, say I.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see. Let me see, let me see. I may command where I adore, why she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. And yet, what could that alphabetical proposition portend if I can make that resemble something in me? Softly. M-O-A-I. M.
Malvolio!
Malvolio! That begins my name. But there's no consonant in the sequel that follows under probation. A should follow, but O does. And then I comes behind. And yet, to crush this a little, for it would bow to me that every one of these letters are in my name. Soft, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember, go to thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me! I thank thee! I will be strange, stout in yellow stockings, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove, my stars be thrown! Here's a postscript. Thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Jove, I thank thee, I will smile! I'll do everything that thou wilt have me!
I can marry this life for this device. Ah, so can I too.
My noble gull-catcher.
If he will then see to the fruits of the sport, mark his friendship post before my lady. He will come to her in yellow stockings, a color she abhors, and cross garters, a fashion she detests. And he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by thy trumpet?
No, sir. I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
No such matter, sir. I do live by the church. Or you live by my house. And my house doth stand by the church.
Are not thou thy Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. Lady Olivia has no folly. She'll keep no fool, sir. Does she be married? I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
Is thy lady within?
My lady is within. I will conspire to them whence he come.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do that well, craves a kind of wit.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir.
Dieu vous garde, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, what plus 72?
I hope, sir, you are, and I am yours. Let the garden door be shut and lead me to my hearing. That tyrannous heart can think. So, let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That's a degree to love.
No, not a grace. For 'tis a vulgar truth that very oft we pity enemies.
Be not afraid, good youth. I will not have you. And yet, when wit and youth has come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward, love. Grace and good disposition. A tender ladyship.
Stay, I pity thee. Tell me what thou thinkest of me.
That you think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Then think you right, I am not what I am.
I would you were, as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madame, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn, most beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lips. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, fruits, and everything. I love thee so, that lower all thy pride, nor wit nor reason can my passion hide.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one wisdom, and one truth, that no woman has, nor never none, shall mistress be of it, save I alone. So adieu, good madame. Nevermore will I my master's dues to you deplore.
Yet come again, for thou perhaps may prove that heart, which now bore so like his love.
No, faith, all stay not a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venice, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Nay, I saw your niece do more favors to the Count Ferdinand than she ever bestowed upon me. I saw it in the order.
Does she see thee the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As plain as I see now.
A great argument of love in her towards you.
Sight, when you make an ass of me,
She did show favor to the youth in your sight, but only to exasperate you, to wake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with excellent jests fired you in the mid. You should have banged the youth in a dumbness. But this was looked for at your hand, and this is gall. And now you sail into the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle for the Western fear, unless you redeem it, do some laudable attempt of valor or policy.
ain't it be anyway? It must be with valor, for policy I hate.
Why then, challenge me, the Count's youth to fight with him. Heard him in 11 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My niece shall take note of it.
There's no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, right martial hand, and curse him brief. Is no matter how witty, so be eloquent and fun of invention. Go. If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Young Malvolio has turned heathen, a very renegade. He's in yellow stockings. He doesn't pay every point of the letter that I dropped in the tram. You've not seen such a thing as his. I can hardly forbear. Hurling things like that. Come, bring us where he is.
I would not by my will have troubled you. But since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay here. My desire, more sharp than foul steel, did spur me forth. And jealousy would make you fall your travel, leaving still sleep's cards, which to a stranger, and guiding and friended, often prove the rock on the must
My kind Antonio, no other answer can I make but thanks. And thanks, never thanks. What's to do? Shall we see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir, best first go see your lodging.
I'm not weary, and 'tis long till night. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that do renown this city.
If you would pardon me, I would not have been doomed to walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Count and his galleys, I did some service. If such note indeed, or I take you here, it would scarcely be answered.
Do not then walk too open.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir, here's my purse. And the 6 suburbs of the Elephant is best to lodge.
Why are your purse?
Happier I shall light upon some toy you have desired to purchase. And your score, I think, is off for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for now.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
Where is Malvolio? He is sad and civil, and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madame, but in a very strange manner. He sure is possessed, madame.
Why, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does nothing but smile. If your ladyship would best have some guard about you. If he come, for sure, he's taking his wits.
Go call him hither. I'm as mad as he, if sad and merry madness equal be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady, ho ho!
Smilest thou, I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady, I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood. This Cross-gartering, but what of that?
Why, how dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did fall into thy hand if the man shall be executed. I think we do know thy sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolio?
Too bad, I, sweetheart, and I'll come to thee.
Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
Be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well writ.
What meanest thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great,
Ha!
some achieve
What
greatness,
sayest thou?
and some have greatness thrust upon.
Why, this is very midsummer madness. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's my cousin Toby? Let some of my people have special care of him. I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh ho, you do come near me now. No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me, for this comes first directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose, that may I appear stubborn to him, for she incites that in the letter.
Where is he, in the name of safety?
Here he is, here he is.
How is with thee, sir?
Pray God he may not be witched.
How now, mistress?
Oh, Lord, for thee, hold thy peace. Get him to say his prayers, good Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
Go hang yourself! You are shallow, idle things. I am not of your element. You shall no more hereafter.
Is it possible?
If this were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room down. My nieces are in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it thus, for